The new 2024 Ford Maverick just put an end to the fears of its rivals like the Toyota Stout and Subaru Brat taking over the market. Everyone on the internet has been talking about the new and supposedly game-changing trucks that will be the end of the Maverick, and don't get me wrong, they are great. But Ford just solved their issues, and the competition might not be able to catch up, because they're about to change the compact truck segment once again. Let me explain. We're diving into the details of what's under the hood, and let me tell you, there's some exciting stuff coming up for the 2024 model year. They're sticking with the trusty 2-litre EcoBoost on the base model. It's not even a surprise, they're great. Plus, we've got the hybrid option, a 2.5-litre powerhouse ready to roll. But wait, there's more. Hold on to your hats for 2024 because they're cranking up the performance dial on both of these bad boys. That EcoBoost? It's getting a serious kick. More power, more punch, and more of everything you love. Now here's where things get really interesting. Ford's been keeping a close eye on what other truck makers are up to, especially when it comes to turbocharged engines. That's why they're not just stopping at one version of the engine. No, they're doubling down with a low output and a high output variant. The low output model is packing the same punch as our current setup, 250 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque. Solid, dependable, and ready for action. But hold on to your seats, because the real star of the show is the high output engine with a mind-blowing 310 horsepower and 325 pound-feet of torque, which is just insane. And let's not forget about all that torque, it's going to take your driving experience to a whole new level, leaving the standard 2.0 EcoBoost engine in the dust. So buckle up because the road ahead is looking mighty powerful. But another major enhancement in the pipeline is the arrival of a plug-in hybrid variant, joining the ranks alongside the trusty mild hybrid. Now what sets this plug-in apart is that they're sticking with the tried and true 2.5-litre engine and pairing it up with a beefier electric motor and a beefier 37kW battery pack, which could bring a potential power surge of up to 230 horsepower. But hold your horses, because there's more to this story than sheer muscle. But all of this is done to not get overshadowed by all the new upcoming compact trucks from the competition, and Ford seems to have figured out a way, a blueprint. Let me explain. When it comes to cars these days, fuel economy is a real game changer. Gone are the days when folks shrugged off how much gas the ride guzzled. Nowadays, everyone's on the hunt for a car that's easy on the wallet at the pump, and let me tell you, the Ford Maverick fits that bill like a glove. And this is one way that they're getting an edge over their competition. Picture this, cruising through the city, you're looking at up to 22.2 miles per gallon, and you hit the highway, you're still rocking a solid 28 miles per gallon. And get this, even with the 2.0 EcoBoost engine, which might not be everyone's first pick, those numbers are pretty darn impressive for a truck this size. But wait, it gets better. They're cooking up a refined version of that 2.0 EcoBoost, so we're talking even more efficiency down the road, with a few extra MPGs to boot. And if you're all about that hybrid life, hold on to your hat because the plug-in hybrid is stepping up its game. We're talking an average of 38 miles per gallon, which is pretty impressive. Now here's where it gets interesting. This new plug-in hybrid is like the mild hybrid's cool cousin. Sure, they're similar, but this bad boy packs more punch, giving you that extra power when you hit the pedal. Plus, you've got the option to go all electric with your Maverick, cruising up to 70 miles in pure EV mode. Now that's not just impressive, that's off the charts astonishing. With numbers like these, the new plug-in hybrid is poised to dominate the urban jungle, earning its stripes as one of the slickest city cruisers in town. With this plug-in hybrid, you're practically waving goodbye to gas stations. It's like having your cake and eating it too, especially if you're all about going green without sacrificing performance. So if you're eyeing the Ford Maverick and you're all about that fuel economy, trust me, its plug-in hybrid version might just be your ticket to automotive bliss. Now when it comes to compact trucks, the Ford Maverick has been leading the pack, but it also has some issues that are worth noting. Let's talk about it. The exterior and interior are getting a serious makeover, promising a fresh look for all you enthusiasts out there. I mean, let's be real, the current model's been around the block for 3 years now. It's time for something spicy, right? And the thing is, the current Maverick is so simple looking and so boring. So for the 2024 lineup, they're cooking up a revamped version of the Maverick, and boy, have they got some tricks up their sleeves. It comes with a sleek new headlight and grille design that gives the Maverick a modern twist. And don't overlook the rear, we're talking about refreshed tail lights, a brand new bumper, and even an upgraded tailgate. Indeed, the side view is staying faithful to its origins. But brace yourself for the main attraction, a gleaming brand new portrait screen. We caught a glimpse of it on some covert spy shots, and let me tell you, it's a game changer. Say hello to a revamped dashboard and a plethora of tech that'll make you feel like you're commanding a spaceship. Seriously, who can resist a big, flashy screen these days? Now, all of these things seem great, honestly, but this is the compact truck market, and here a lot of things are affected by one major factor: numbers. So let's talk about it. Ford is shaking things up with a brand spanking new addition to the Maverick lineup. Ford recently trademarked the name Ford Lobo. It's the latest trim to join the Maverick family. Why Lobo, you ask? Well, in Spanish, it translates to wolf, hinting at the beastly performance this bad boy is packing. It has the power. The Maverick Lobo is gearing up to roar onto the scene with a pumped-up version of the 2.0 EcoBoost engine we've been raving about. Think of it as unleashing the beast under the hood. This isn't just any truck, it's a high-performance street machine, ready to tear up the asphalt like its counterpart, the Toyota Tacoma X-Runner. But here's the kicker, the Lobo is going for the lowrider aesthetics. Picture it hugging the road with its beefed-up racing suspension and rocking those slick, low-profile tires. Get ready to rule the road like never before with the Maverick Lobo, because who said being compact means sacrificing performance? But wait, there's more. Ford isn't just upping the ante under the hood, they're also rolling out completely customizable interiors. Talk about riding in style. Whether you're all about that sleek modern look or prefer something with a bit more edge, the choice is yours. It's all part of Ford's mission to deliver the ultimate compact pickup truck, packed with power and personality. But that's not the only change when it comes to the available options. Previously, the model only rolled out in one setup, the crew cab paired with a 4.5-foot bed. Now, that's a combo that gained some serious traction, there's no doubt about it. Yet, there's a whole bunch of folks out there craving something a bit different. Especially those hard-working individuals who rely on their trucks day in, day out. They're not necessarily in the market for rear bench seats. Picture this, a Ford Maverick with an extended cab and a longer bed. It sounds like a dream, right? Well, hold on to your hats because it looks like dreams really do come true. Word on the street is that the 2024 model is gearing up to offer just that, an extended cab and a spacious 5.5-foot bed. This move is set to elevate the Ford Maverick to a whole new level, making it the go-to choice for buyers seeking unparalleled configurability and options. But let's talk about the elephant in the room. In recent years, we've seen prices skyrocket, making affordability a real challenge. Remember when the Ford Maverick emerged as the only affordable option? Even that model saw its price climb lately. But there's a silver lining for 2024. With inflation simmering down, we're in for a treat. Anticipate a sweet drop in the price tag of the new model, around a $1,000 discount on the current $23,800 offering. Plus, Ford will be facing a lot of competition very soon. Subaru, Ram, and Toyota are gearing up to offer something on par with, or even better than the Maverick at a similar price. So they can't ignore the price issues, like they did with the dealerships on the last model. And to be honest, the new compact truck might be better than what the Maverick offers, but we've already made a video on it, so check out our channel if you want to know more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you there.